What's up, YouTube? Rubbers Raw. Welcome back to another video. Today we're working on my four-wheeler.
Oh yeah! So we picked up Grayson, a 110cc ATV. These are little Chinese knockoff four-wheelers. They sell them for like $500 on the side of the road. And we picked Grayson up one for really cheap. A guy was selling it and he knew us and gave it to us for 50 bucks. So that's a deal. So we're gonna be fixing the carburetor on it. It's just gummed up a little bit and needs new fuel lines and put a new battery on this thing. And it'll be ready to ride. We'll see how Grayson will do on it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. First we gotta take the seat off. Now we gotta take these screws out. Look at that side. We gotta take these screws out. I can't find. Maybe that screwdriver will work.
Yep, keep going.
Droon it.
So we're going to take the carburetor off of this four-wheeler because it has been setting for about a year from the guy we had got it from. So we loosened up these fenders to get them up out of our way, and now we got two 10mm bolts that hold the carburetor to the manifold. So me and Grayson's going to get these things removed, and then we got to clean the carburetor.
Yep.
And change the spark plug as well.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Daddy.
Thank you, Grayson. Grayson, do you want to do this?
What? I know, thank you.
So we got one screw out of that carb. I'm going to take the other side off this manifold. And should be good to go other than fuel lines. Now on these four-wheeler carburetors, they're just like a dirt bike carburetor. Just unscrew the hat on this carb to get the throttle cable out. And this one's on there pretty good. Someone's already removed the fuel line that used to run up to the gas tank off of this thing. We're going to be putting a fuel filter and a new fuel line on this thing. And then of course cleaning the carburetor up really good. I actually had to use pliers to get that hat off the carb. It was on there so good. Don't know why. Maybe it was just seized up from setting, but she was on there pretty good. So we got this carb off the four-wheeler. Now it's just two Phillips head screws on the bottom, and they always put these screws on from the factory like extremely hard, so be easy and not to strip them out. So we had some fuel that was left in the bowl of the carb, which I didn't expect it to have any in it, but it did. All right, so we have that bowl off there, and it's actually fairly clean. You can see a little bit of gunk down in the bottom chambers of this bowl, but for the most part, she's pretty clean. I am going to clean up this gasket. It is still fluffy, so it shouldn't leak any gas. And I'm probably going to go ahead and pull these jets out and give them a real good cleaning just to be safe. You can see a little bit of gunk around the side walls of where the bowl seats to the carburetor, but should be pretty good. The float looks like it's working as it should, so we're just going to clean these jets up, throw it back on the four-wheeler, and put some new fuel line on, and it looks like it'll be ready to go. There was a little bit of gunk, as you can see right there in this carburetor, so it did have some in it, but wasn't as bad as I was expecting. A lot of people will run regular ethanol, 10% ethanol in these carbs, and they don't like it normally, so make sure to try to find a gas station that sells 100% gas to run in any of these small engines. It's just going to make the life of them a lot longer. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this jet out, the secondary jet, and spray some brake cleaner through it, and then followed by some air. You can see this secondary jet has little holes in it, and looks like some of them may be clogged, so spray some brake cleaner through the end of this and then blow some air through it to make sure it's all good and clean. Go ahead and pull this main jet out. You can pretty much see through this jet, but I'm gonna still clean it really good. Then we can just assemble this thing. Should start right up, I would say. So you can see some chunks that are kind of around the carburetor in here. So that's that old gas. I'm gonna make sure I get all these chunks and pieces. You can see a lot in that corner there, and it's just all over the place. I'm gonna make sure I clean all this, make sure everything's real nice and clean, because those chunks will float up and get clogged up in your jet. A lot of people will ask me about their go-karts running perfectly fine, and then after they ride them for a few minutes, they will stop running, and that's due to the dirt in the bowl floating up and finally getting clogged up in the jets. You can see the junk that was built up in the corners. So I got the carburetor all cleaned and put back on. It was a son of a gun because it's in a real tight spot, and the way the throttle cable hooks up on this particular carburetor has like a groove that the hat has to sit in. It was a real big pain, but now Grayson is going to change the spark plug. I've heard these little 110 Chinese engines like to foul out spark plugs quite often. My brother used to have one. I think he went through one spark plug every 2 weeks. I don't know why they're like that, but I got a good NGK to put in it, so I'm going to break it loose for him and let him change the spark plug, and then we can tighten up all the plastics and put some gas in it and start her up. She should run. Also, this little port right here was missing. This is like a stator cover. It had some duct tape over it when I got the four-wheeler, so I have ordered a new stator cover that I'm about to put in there to finish that up, and then we'll get that spark plug changed out. Now, won't we, Grayson? You excited about this four-wheeler?
I'm ready to ride it.
I would ride it with you, but what did Lonnie do to my four-wheeler yesterday? You remember?
Mm-hmm.
He flipped it. Didn't he? Mm-hmm. That boy, I tell you, he don't work on nothing, and he just wrecks my stuff.
Who, Lonnie?
Yeah, Lonnie does.
Last time he didn't.
He wrecked it this time. He broke my four-wheeler.
They broke the battery?
He broke the steering wheel.
What, is it cut off?
Bent.
I want to go see it.
We'll drive your four-wheeler up there in a minute. And there we go, that's done. Now we can put the screws back in the plastic. So let's go on the other side and we'll get it all put back together.
Will you look in that camera?
I'm pretty sure Lonnie's been teaching Grayson how to work.
Mm-hmm.
Bless his heart. There you go, you got it. Screw it until it comes all the way out.
What?
The spark plug. It'll come out in a minute. Look at that. Look at this dirty thing.
It was good.
So, see how dirty that is? We're going to put a nice new clean one in there.
It's supposed to be all like that one.
So, here we go.
Dust it.
Slide this in there. Let me get it started, and then wait.
And this is the key. I'm supposed to do this.
There you go, Grayson. Screw it this way.
This way?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
Nothing. You're doing a good job.
I saw you laughing.
I wasn't laughing at you. I'm proud of you. Okay. Okay, let me tighten it down. Then we can put some gas in it and see if it's going to start.
And what we go do? Just roll up the hill. The gas is so yucky. Yuck.
Where's that fuel lid I had right here?
Right here. Oh, there.
Oh,
Right there.
good job.
Mine was faster. With my little eye.
With your little eyes.
And I can shoot with my big eye.
Okay. So I'm going to choke it. The choke's kind of in a weird place on this four-wheeler. Okay, so you heard it run for a little bit and it died, so I'm going to boost it back off outside and let it warm up really good with a choke on, and then Grayson will get to ride it for the first time. You excited?
Yes!
I'm probably going to take it around the yard first, just to make sure where the governor's set, because you can governor the four-wheeler in the throttle assembly. So we're going to take it around the yard and see how this thing runs. I'm sure he's excited. I actually just remembered that I had a battery in the toolbox of my truck. So I'm going to slap this battery on it real quick, because this four-wheeler has a few pretty cool features. It even has remote start on it. That's pretty awesome for a little four-wheeler. And they have like little alarms. I knew they had the alarms, but I did not know they had the remote start. I think that's a pretty awesome little feature. And you can actually buy the remote start for any four-wheeler. They sell these little Chinese kits on Amazon and eBay for fairly cheap. I believe the whole entire kit is around like $30. So later we might put one of these on a go-kart. I think it'd be pretty sweet to have remote start on like the street go-kart. Oh, pretty sweet. I do need to de-governor it a little bit. I want to start him off with a little bit of throttle, and then we'll add it as we see he's comfortable.
I can do this. Run! I'm not ready. Okay.
Alright, remember, this is brake and this is brake, okay?
This stops the back.
Yep, that's what you're going to use to stop, okay? If you want to stop pushing this and pull this, okay?
My mama self is freaking out right now.
I got it. Push the gas. Alright. Okay. That was a little scary. Push the gas a little bit. Be easy with the gas. You got it. Just easy.
so fun?
You're doing good, buddy. That was good. That was real good. These four-wheelers are actually really fast. You can make these things go like 25, 30 mile an hour just by letting that governor out. So I just have it governor down really low, like it's barely opening the carburetor. But it's perfect on flat ground for him right now, and he'll grow into it. So he's having fun. Did have one little heart-dropping moment. But
George, you're about to have to.
you like your four-wheeler?
Have you had some hot dogs?
Yeah, go get me some hot dogs.
They're over right here.
Okay.
Now I gotta go get them.
Okay.
He's acting like he's going through a drive-thru and getting us food. Kid life.
I got some hot dogs for y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I got some hot dogs for y'all.
What do you think of your four-wheeler?
Funny.
Kind of funny? Is
Yeah.
it? Are you learning how to ride it good though?
Kind of.
Give us a good ride. Do you like the four-wheeler? I think he likes it. I do think he likes it.
It seems he's getting a little bit braver. Watch where you're going.
Tell you what, getting your kid, your 4-year-old, a four-wheeler will make you have a heart attack. Makes you die young. Are you liking it? Yeah. The only problem with these four-wheelers is these brakes are out so far. I mean, he can't hold his hand on it because, of course, these four-wheelers are more made for 10-year-olds. So, you seen how he did? He actually did really good. I'm proud of you. Do you like the four-wheeler?
It's kind of fast, like it looks like it's going like the road and past to a truck.
We barely got it where the carburetor will barely open up. We did have a few scares, which I was kind of anticipating that. But he just got off of it a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it was hard to ride it and turn.
He's getting used to it, though. He's getting braver and braver as he goes. He's climbing hills that he wouldn't climb when he first started riding it, but really proud of you. Don't forget to check out Go Power Sports for all your go-kart needs and use that discount code REDBEARD to save 10% on all your purchases. And always come back to Redbeard's Garage. We're out.